How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's Cameron Stewart calling in here from the Get Into Property page here today. I'm actually calling in from my house out here in Maramarua, and I'm doing something a little bit different on this particular project at my home, converting a loft into a self-contained unit as such, and which I plan to use as an Airbnb unit. So something a little bit different, something that I haven't particularly done before, but what I wanted to do is just really do a quick video and share with you what it's like now, and then also show you the progress all the way through and what it's going to be like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spin this camera around, and I'm going to just show you what we've got here at present, and then we'll be able to show you the progress as we go through. So I hope you're all having an awesome day. So just let me just spin this camera around. So as you can see here, this is in my shed, which is a very, very big shed, but there was already, there used to be railing up here, and it used to be a second level as such. So what's going to happen is this wall here is going to get closed in, okay? And it's going to be closed in with this particular type of wood. It will be all insulated, everything will be done to code, and so it will look sort of in sync with that particular wall there. What's going to happen here, you'll see there's a bit of a wall here, but where this line of concrete goes pretty much, this is going to become a wall, and there's going to be a door here actually. This door is going to go in the corner here, okay? And that's going to be gaining access from inside the shed through into this loft. And on this wall here, there is going to be a ranch slider. So there's going to be a ranch slider. That there is going to go. That door will go. There's going to be not a kitchen, but like a little kitchenette here. We actually have plumbing behind that wall, behind that particular wall in the bathroom there. So there'll just be a little sink there for running water and a little bit of a kitchenette with a microwave and things like that. So that's going to be quite cool. The ranch slider here is just a second-hand one that I've bought. It's about 15 or 1600 wide. So that's going to be going into that gap, which is going to be quite cool. Now here, where the stairwell is, that's all going to get, this is all going to get covered in, and this area here is going to be cupboard space underneath the stairwell. So as you can see, you've got a wall here, and we've got a bathroom here, so there's already a bathroom and everything out here. So there's a full-blown bathroom, vanity, mirror. So we've got plumbing behind this wall. So what we'll do is we'll just run a sink directly in behind that wall, so we don't have to move any plumbing or anything like that. It's just throw a plumbing through the wall. So all of this wood stuff here, we're going to line the ceiling with it. That will be all insulated and all covered in. This stairwell will stay the same as it is now, but it will have a plywood underneath, obviously, so you won't be able to see underneath. So up here, as you can see, this is about, it's probably about 30 square metres. So this is a pretty significant area. You could probably put 2 rooms up here if you chose. Currently there's a bifold window on here, and this sort of opens up, as you can see, which is quite cool. So this sort of opens up and it looks out onto the farm and that. And what this wall here is going to be, we're going to actually put this window in. So there's a big window, and that's going to go somewhere in the middle of the wall somewhere, either to the right or the left. I can't remember what it said on the plan. This railing will all stay the same. This will just be all put in flush. It will go flush along here like this, and it will be jibbed right to the ceiling. This ceiling here will go and it will follow that rafter there along, all the way along, so it'll be flat. So there'll be quite a large cavity up there, and I'm going to put around 6 downlights up in this area. So this big open space as you're looking out there is all going to be closed in. Now this whole area up here is going to be all jibbed, okay? There's going to be around 6 downlights. And what I'm going to do up here is I'll just put a bed and a couch with a fold-out bed, and I'm going to use it as an Airbnb actually. So I've been doing a bit of research. I reckon I can maybe get about $120 a night or something like that for it. So it's going to be not a bad little sort of cash cow, help pay down the mortgage a bit faster. So look, I just wanted to get on here. This is something a bit different to what I would usually do, but it's also property related. On this particular property that we live at the moment, we've already got a cottage that we rent out for about $250 a week. So that's already paying 13. It's like a minor dwelling as such. And with this here, I reckon we could probably do around the same. So another, say, $13,000. So that's $26,000 a year that's getting paid on our own property that we live at. So the good thing about that is that although you've got people coming in and out, you know, it's good for a period of time if you want to pay down debt, or, you know, a lot of people have homes and have areas that they're not utilising that they could potentially generate an income from. And for me, if something's not generating income, it's a dead asset, and it's costing me money. So the reason why I do these little projects is because it can create extra cash flow, makes you more appealing to the banks, and it's quite fun too. And it's also quite cool to have an area like this for when you have friends and family come over, or whatever the case may be. So that's just a bit of a snippet. This is the first video in regards to the loft conversion, but just follow me through this process and you'll see it go from where it is now to the completed process. I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3, 4 videos on this throughout the time. So just keep an eye out, follow my page. If you know anyone else that likes property investment or is interested in property investment and looking at projects and renovations and things like that, get them to like our page. There's some, I believe there's some good content on here. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and you might get some tips and pointers that might be able to help you or your family progress in your journey. So my name's Cameron Stewart. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am. See you next time. How are we doing? Facebook Live, Cameron Stewart calling in here. Second video like this for the day. I'm actually back here at my home in Maramarua, and I thought I'd do a bit of a progress video. You'll see here behind me, we've in the first video, we've started to close in or jib the interior of this conversion. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn my camera around here and just talk you what's going on. So obviously this has all been jibbed. You can see all the new wiring and stuff going down the side. Now this is all going to be have bats, pink bats put in it, okay, and then it's going to be lined with this this wood here. So you'll see it all look in sync. So that's going to be pretty cool. You'll see here we've put another wall in here. So there's a doorway here, which is going to be, this is going to shut off, you know, from the shed to the actual unit as such. And this is going to be covered in this wood here. So that will go right across here like this. Now, in this gap here, you'll see, it's a bit of a mess around here, so excuse the mess. There's a ranch slider going in there. So there's going to be a ranch slider going in here. This door is actually getting removed. So there's going to be a kitchenette running from the corner of this beam here. So if you look at it like that, you'll get the bit of a feel for it. So it's quite good, really. It's all coming together. Are you there, Facebook? Yeah, someone just tried to call. So obviously we've got the full-blown bathroom in here. We've got the fans and lights and all the rest of the carry-on. Now upstairs here, this is going to be the main bedroom, so you'll be looking down, and that will be a wee bit of a kitchenette area here. Now up here, this is, you know, a big room. It really is a big room. So there's a window going in there, obviously. You can see the gap. And there'll be a TV mounted up here. So this is what the wiring's for here. I think there's going to be an aircon unit going in here. So this is all obviously getting jibbed off. I'll have trim and all the rest of it, but I thought I'd get in here and do a video now. In here, this is not going to be jibbed. This is going to be all lined with bats, and then it's going to have this ply on there, so it's all looks in sync. So this is going to be really a fully self-contained unit. Now, I'm working on for Airbnb. For the Airbnb, I've done a fair bit of research, and we're on the main road here. So we get a heap of traffic coming from Tauranga, Coromandel Peninsula, Taupo, all of those sorts of places. They all come past our house here. So sometimes, and there's not a lot of accommodation around here either. So sort of the plan is to do it as an Airbnb. So I've done a lot of research all over New Zealand, and a lot of these Airbnbs are having about an 80% occupancy rate. So that's a pretty good deal, you know, for a bit of side income at home, and that's why we sort of did this. You know, as you can see, it's a big area, and it's, you know, I think it's going to work out quite well. Hey, look, if it doesn't work out that well with Airbnb, it's quite good for when we have extended family members and stuff like that come to stay, because it was just a bit of a wasted space before. But it's, you know, as you can see now, it really is quite a substantial area, and it's going to be quite cool. So this is a bit of a progress video about what's going on here. Yeah, so look, I hope you're all having an awesome day. I know my day is going along pretty well, and we'll look forward to sharing the videos next time. I hope you have a great evening. See you then. Happy Friday evening to Facebook, the Facebook community. Cameron Stewart calling in here from my place in Maramarua. I've done some previous videos. If you scroll back through the page, you'll see that there's some videos in regards to what I'm going to show you now, which is our sort of loft conversion out here. So what I want to just really share with you, obviously it's night time here, so things look a little bit different at the night. So I just wanted to really show you what's been done and a bit of an update, so you can sort of see it, where it's come from and where it is now. So it's turned out pretty cool. So I'm just going to flip this camera around. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So this is obviously the unit here. We're just waiting for this carpet here is not stained, by the way. It's all painted floor, concrete floor. Obviously it's completely, it's all lined with timber on the lower level. This is just a fridge here. So there's a kitchenette getting made, a little kitchenette getting made at the moment. That's going to be going in the corner here. So there'll be a fridge going down here, some cupboards up along here like this. There'll be a bench going in here, just waiting to get that plumbed in. So that's going to look quite cool. So if you look at it from this perspective, this is we'll have a table and chairs down here, kitchenette there, and then you've got the stairwell up here. Obviously we've got a bathroom through here, and then obviously there's a mirror here, but this is the stairwell going up to the top. We're just still in the process of furnishing it, but we've got a bed in here and stuff like that. So this is what it's turned out like. So you've got a huge big room up here. So I don't know, it's 30 square meters or something like that. TV mounted on the wall, a new window there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some bunks there, and we're going to have this as an Airbnb unit. So just a good utilisation of space, and thought I'd share it with you guys. As I had done a couple of videos on this loft conversion, if you scroll back on the page, you'll see those previous videos. So it turned out to be quite nice, and it was a really good utilisation of the space. It was an area that we weren't using, so just using your imagination and making, hey, look, you can make $1 anywhere. So hope this is sort of maybe help someone think of maybe what they could do in their own home. That's why I do these videos, is to help people get ideas for what they may be wanting to do in their own house, etc. So yeah, it's all looking pretty good. So Friday night, Cameron Stewart is now signing out. Have a great day, great evening, Friday evening. Don't drink too much, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. How are we going? Facebook Live, Cameron Stewart calling in here. This is the final video. Actually, I've been putting it off. I forgot all about it. The final video for the loft conversion here at home. It's all done now. So it's come up pretty good actually. So I thought I'd just share with you how it's sort of come about. It's cost me roughly around roughly about 18 to 20,000, and we'll probably, well, I know we can get permanent tenants in here at probably $320 a week, and that would include power, which is not too bad. But we've been using it for Airbnb, so I think we'll continue to use it for Airbnb at the moment, and just see how that goes, because then we can utilise it for when people come and stay, etc. So what I'll do, I'll just for those of you who is the first time watching this video on this loft, if you go back down through the feed, you'll find other videos from the beginning of this. So it's all furnished and stuff now, so just let me spin this camera. So this is up in the bedroom itself, upstairs in the bed part. Obviously it's pretty frosty outside today, so the windows are a bit fogged up, but we put blinds in to these windows, so keeps a bit of light coming in, which is okay. As you can see, we've got it all set up for Airbnb guests, but it's quite a cool space now. Works well. We've had some really good reviews already, which is cool. But yeah, I think the last time I did a video, we wouldn't have had any of this set up down here done. So we've got the kitchenette and all that stuff done. So as you can see, that's what it looks like, you know, when you're looking back at it, which is cool. And then obviously you've got the stairwell here, and you've got this little kitchenette, which is quite cool. So it's like a little self-contained unit as such. We've just got to get a table and chairs for here. We'll set a table and chairs here, which should be quite good. And you know, we've got you know, its own bathroom and super tub, etc. here. Also, in regards to that, we well, this is just inside the shed, so it's all part of the if you look out the side here, so this is the entrance here, so there's a ranch slider here, and that's just looking into the room. I'm in my gumboots this morning. And then around the side here, there's all gas hot water system. So it's all gas, all the hot water's gas operated. So it's quite a handy little space now. So I thought I'd just do a final video just to show you the completed product, because I had done another 3 videos prior to this one. So this is the 4th video. So it's an absolutely frosty morning out here. It was about -1 this morning, hence why we're in gumboots and hoodies and all the rest of it. So I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm Cameron Stewart from Get Into Property Limited, and that is the final video of the loft conversion. Have an awesome day, guys, and see you next time, once I figure out to turn this thing off.